I drew the skyline with a stub of pencil, built paper towns where every street was gold. Marbles in my pocket, promises like pennies, swore the wind would teach me how to hold. Sun warmed my knees, the world was wide and careless, laughter hung like lanterns in the air. For a calendar of plans, there were quiet victories and softer losses, a folded postcard of the child in my hands. Coffee, steam, and traffic, the city hums like thunder. I keep a corner of my chest for reckless light. Some promises were paper boats and rain, some names I loved I never learned to say. Still an ember in the hush remains, a stubborn glow that keeps the dark at bay. Hold on, when the daylight fades. Hold on, through the small mistakes. Dreams may wander, drift like glass. Hold on, hope dies last. There are rooms of silence lined with unopened letters, maps of roads I never took, songs I never sang. In the hush, a single light gets steadier, a small, stubborn flame that outlasts the plans. Now the mirror shows the roads I never traveled, photographs of almost pinned to the wall. I count the constellations of the things I missed and find one steady star outshines them all. Hands that once were restless learn a softer keeping, eyes that chased horizons learn to hold the past. Hold on, when the daylight fades. Hold on, through the small mistakes. Many dreams slept in corners of the glass. Hold on, hope dies last. Hold on, let the ember cast a quiet light. Hope dies last. Soft as a promise, stubborn as the dawn. Hope is the song we hum when everything else is gone.